Hello, my friend. This is Amner Hunter from AmnerHunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you on this video. This time around, I want to share with you and check out a couple of free VST plugins that are new. And I want to share with you also two very cool important deals available for a limited time. The first free plugin, it's called T-Puncher Free by the company Techivation. The next free plugin, it's a new release by the company Analog Obsession. This is the FrankCS, a channel strip with equalizer and compressor. This plugin can be yours for free at Plugin Boutique in the purchase of any other stuff at the website. This is the multi-effect plugin Lifeline Expanse Lite by the company Excite Audio with 5 interesting modules for effects. And the last plugin, it's a paid one available for a limited time on a huge promotion. This is the Solid State Logic High Frequency Fusion Compressor, a compressor that is specialized in tame and remove harsh frequencies. As usual, all of the downloadable and applicable links are going to be down below in the description and first comment. And don't forget to check out the timestamps as well that I leave you down below. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to my website, AmnerHunter.com, where I have some additional freebies for you, some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players, about music productivity, about how to make more music in less time, and also about mixing with free plugins. Also, I have some tools such as some collections of guitar impulses, a drum sample pack for rock and metal sound, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out the blog and this channel, which I'm updating weekly with tons of free content. So without further ado, let's get to the video. The first plugin we're checking out, it's the T-Puncher in the free version. It only has one knob, very simple to use. When you proceed and use this plugin, you will have this meter, right? These are the peaks and the levels at which the audio that you are passing through this plugin is peaking. And this control will allow you to add punch or decrease the punch, meaning that it works as a transient shaper where the more you increase this, you are increasing the attack or the transient or spike of the audio, right? And the more you decrease this, you are removing that initial peak and leaving the body, the tail, or the release section, let's say. Very useful on drums, on the individual parts of the drum kit, like the kick drum, snare, the toms, etc. Or also very useful to remove attack of drum parts and leave the body of the audio. This can bring a ton of the room of the drums, for instance. Be careful when you apply punchiness to any audio because it will increase the spike, therefore you're gonna have a more impact. So be careful with the output. It's very important that you level match. Let's take a listen. The next plugin on the list, it's the new FrankCS equalizer and compression, a very cool channel strip by Analog Obsession. In the top part of the plugin, you have the equalizer with high pass filter, the low, mid, high, and low pass filter section. It's very cool that the low part has an attenuation and boost control, very much alike the Pultec equalizers, where you can boost and attenuate one frequency at the same time. It can give you a very cool effect in the low end. The next section, it's the compression and also mic preamp with two circuits, solid state and tube circuits, that can add some character to the sound. You have here the attack, fast attack from 5 milliseconds up to slow attack, which is 30 milliseconds. Works great on drums for punch. And fast release 50 milliseconds up to 2 seconds slow release. If you start compressing, you're gonna see here the meter, which is the gain reduction. You have the ratio, the mix control, and the output. You can turn off one section of the plugin without turning off the other one. They work both independently. If you click here on the Analog Obsession logo, you have oversampling. Let's take a listen to this plugin in some elements of a mix. The next plugin on the list is the Solid State Logic High Frequency Compressor. This compressor will allow you to smooth out the frequencies, especially in the higher part of the spectrum. This compressor will start to compress above the frequency that you choose here, right? For instance, 4.8 and above. And here with the threshold, you are gonna start reducing and compressing. Here you have the visual and you see here the gain reduction happening. This compressor is based on the smoothing circuit high frequencies of the outboard piece of gear by Solid State Logic. In case that you don't receive any input here, when you increase the threshold, you can use the input section like I'm going to use on a guitar, for instance. If you feed the plugin with this input, you're gonna see some more signal here in the visual section. It also includes an auto gain function and a dry wet control. This plugin works great to tame the harshness on vocals, on guitars, on cymbals, for instance, and with the analog coloration that it adds, it controls in a very good way those harsh frequencies. Let's take a listen. The last plugin of the list, it's the Lifeline Expanse on the version Lite. You can get it for free in the purchase of any other stuff at Plugin Boutique. It's a very cool multi-effect plugin with 5 modules. The first one, it's called Format, and it will degrade the audio in different ways. It can crush the audio and reduce the quality for special effect. It also has the Dirt section, which will add drive in the form of tubes, tape, saturation, rectify that adds more distortion and fuzz. The reamp section will change the sound as if you were passing the audio through a device, cabinet, monitors, or vintage. The width module allows you to enhance a little bit the stereo and change in the form of an effect. You can detune, you can also collapse the mix to mono, or you can use the hash effect, which will expand the stereo by changing both sides of the speakers a bit, by delaying them a bit. And then the space that has several reverbs, hall, plate, spring, and slap delay. You can set the time of the reverb or delay here. And of course, each one of the modules has a mix knob and a universal mix control with an input and output. You have some interesting effects in the preset section. Let's take a listen.
Why are you going down? Why are you going down? Sugar, why you going down? Why you going down? Sugar, why you going down? Why you going down? Sugar, why you going down? Why you going down? Sugar, why you going down? Why you going down? Sugar, why you going down? Why you going down? Why you going down? Why you going down? Sugar, why you going down? Why you going down? Why you going down? Why you going down? Sugar, why you going down? Why you going down?
Please let me know down below in the comments section what are your thoughts on these new free plugins. What are your thoughts on the paid ones? Are you excited to try one of these? I'll be more than glad to read your opinions about this topic. And before we go, I'd like to invite you one last time to my website, amnorhunter.com, where I have some additional freebies for you, some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players, also some tools such as some collections of guitar impulses, a drum sample pack for rock and metal sound, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out the blog and this channel, which I'm updating weekly with tons of free content. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next one. All right? Take care.